The 2023 Grammys has happened and let's just say.
And the Grammy goes to just like that.
It was such a mess.
Look at him.
I may be a princess, yes, but I'm the queen of my fucking business.
Yes, I watched the Grammys on a usual live stream since I don't live in America, Canada or Australia, so they did air it on the 9 channel, City TV, CBS and on demand on Paramount Plus. If on demand on Paramount Plus was available in the UK, that would be splendid, but no. Of course I had no choice but to watch it on a live stream that was delayed by 1 minute. If you live outside of America, Canada and Australia, you definitely knew how I felt. If the Grammys actually was being broadcasted on your TV and you live outside of those countries, then good for you. I am going to talk about all of my thoughts of what happened on that night, but I am only going to talk about the moments that were most important to me.
Beyonce's Renaissance gave us love, joy, dance. It gave us acknowledgement of what we've been through these past couple years, but it also gave us the strength to keep going.
Yeah, it's true. Ask about it. Ask.
So, one highlight of that night was when a Beyoncé fan called Alicia was talking about why Renaissance deserves Album of the Year. The Grammys thought that it was a cute idea to get each fan of that artist who is up for Album of the Year to have a discussion on who deserves a Grammy for Album of the Year, and would I want them to do something like this again next year?
Yeah.
It's something that hasn't really been done at the Grammys before. Alicia was my favorite one out of them all since many people like myself wanted Renaissance to win Album of the Year as it is Album of the Year material in a lot of people's opinions. Before I go on to the next moment of that night, Beyoncé made me test negative for COVID when she released Break My Soul. That's not a joke. And one more thing, since I thought that she came into this later on in the show. I'm not a fan of Harry, but I thought Rena was so wholesome since you don't see a lot of fans of their favorite artists in their 70s.
It's time for us to get back to the awards. To present the Grammy for Best R&B Song.
Please. And the Grammy goes to Cuff It.
I knew it!
Beyoncé had already won 2 Grammys since she also won those Grammys in the pre-ceremony as well. The funny thing was, for some bizarre reason, I thought that Beyoncé was not attending the Grammys. That was until Trevor said this.
Beyonce is on her way, but you know the upside of hosting the Grammys in LA is that everyone can be here. The downside of hosting the Grammys in LA is the traffic. Beyonce is on her way.
Oh, so she is attending the Grammys? We forgive her for being late since it's all the traffic's fault.
These are the nominees for the Best Duo or Group Performance.
I shit you not. As soon as he said that the winner for Best Pop Duo or Group Performance was being announced without any warning, I fell off my fucking bed. I was so nervous and I was already having flashbacks to what happened in both 2021 and 2022. I already knew damn well what was going to win as soon as the songs in that nomination was announced. Expectations wise, I really wanted I Like You by Post Malone and Doja Cat or My Universe by Coldplay and BTS to win. But in reality,
and the Grammy goes to Unholy, Sam Smith and Kim Petras.
Yeah, I knew that shit wasn't going to happen anyway. When Unholy was announced as the winner, I just knew that shit was going to happen on Twitter, but not in the way I expected it as. You see, the reason why it probably wasn't as bad is because that one. Most of them probably knew that it was going to lose, like Butter and Dynamite didn't too. BTS are credited for Album of the Year. Now, did Sam and Kim deserve this Grammy? For the song that they did in general? No. But if we're talking about the artists, yes. Sam did deserve another Grammy in general, but for Kim on the other hand, for one half, yes she does since she is the first ever transgendered woman to ever win a Grammy, but on the other half, She doesn't deserve it since she loves to defend and willingly loves to work with Dr. Luke, or as I like to call him, Dr. Puke. I am not going to go into detail with the whole Kesha versus Dr. Luke situation since it does include very sensitive topics, but if you want to see why it's such a huge deal, be sure to watch Sloane's video about the whole situation and the link of that video will be in the description of this video. I honestly do like some of Kim's songs, the ones that aren't produced by Dr. Puke by the way, but it's just a shame how she just keeps on defending this monster and just continues to willingly work with him like he's all innocent. When Kim said, 5 million people work with him, why y'all only coming at me? Only coming at you? Girl, it isn't just you that people are calling you out for it. Nicki has been called out for it. Saweetie has been called out for it. Lato has been called out for it and so have the other people who have worked with him after Kesha vs Dr. Luke was first out. Oh, but Doja Cat works with Dr. Luke too. The thing is, Doja is actually forced to work with him the same way Kesha is and it's sad how people really think that she loves to work with him just like Kim does. She signed to his label a year before Kesha called him out and to this day, he has stolen credits from Planet Her and Doja talked about working with that monster in the Rolling Stone interview. She has also tweeted about how overworked she is, but they are now deleted, because of the whole Dr. Luke situation. If it wasn't for Kim defending him and still works with him, it's sad how she got a Grammy before Kesha did. Like as I said, I am happy for Kim winning it since she made history by being the first transgendered woman to win it, but I am sad that she won it since she supports Dr. Luke no matter what. Anyways, let's just continue with this video and stay away from the dark topics.
These are the excellent nominees for Best Rap Album. And the Grammy goes to, I'm scared, Kendrick Lamar!
Just sharing this Kendrick and Doja interaction here. Kendrick deserved to win and I'm waiting for them to collab with each other so bad.
Bitch, we was like, ah! Are you ready for a little controversy?
Well, yes. I'm here to announce the winner of Best Dance and Electronic Album.
Please tell me who invited James at the Grammys and why is he presenting this award for?
I'm the first name on your lips when you think of such an award.
That is not correct.
Well, this is an honor. Because we are witnessing history tonight. Breaking the record for the most Grammy wins of all time. Be upstanding and show your respect. It's Renaissance, Beyonce.
Bow. Bow down to the queen, bitches. Bow. Just like that. Just go just like that.
This was truly one of my favorite moments of that night in general. It was obvious that she was going to win a Grammy for this category, but what makes it special is that she is now the artist that has won the most Grammys and that is iconic behavior.
I want to thank God for protecting me. Thank you, God.
You let it go because you would have nobody.
Thank you, God. Oh my God. Thank you, God. God thank you,
Okay.
God.
Crazy.
Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God.
You ain't never gonna. Every time I come in and I gotta say that, then I gotta go and then I gotta get it, then I gotta blow and then I gotta try to get a little thing about the thing to be doing.
Turn the phone! Shut the fuck up! Oh my God! Oh my God! I'm peeing a little bit. I'm peeing a little bit. I can't do this.
From Busta rapping his ass off to Doja dancing to Missy, yeah, my childhood self is crying right now. They didn't have to do this to me.
These are the outstanding nominees for Best Pop Solo Performance.
Woman obviously didn't win, but am I mad about it? No, but I am mad about the fact that they didn't give Doja a Grammy for Vegas though. Kendrick did deserve a Grammy for Best Rap Performance, but so did Doja. Anyways, I thought that Adele's speech after being given the Grammy was so cute and funny. She's just iconic in general.
Oh God, Rich, he said, don't cry. If you win anything tonight, don't cry. And here I am crying.
I am honored to present the Grammy Award for Song of the Year. And the Grammy goes to Just Like That.
What?
3 AM had already passed for me at that moment, and when she said the song name, I was sitting on my bed confused and shocked. Out of every song in that category, the one that no one has ever heard of won. Even poor Bonnie was confused and shocked herself. It literally reminds me of that time when Jon Batiste won Album of the Year in last year's Grammys.
We are Jon Batiste!
Both Jon and Bonnie deserved those Grammys, but this award show can definitely have some of the most unexpected moments that's out there.
And here are the nominees for Record of the Year.
And if some of you thought that woman won, well, guess what? You're wrong. I was somewhat expecting Lizzo to win this one, but I was actually leaning towards Harry more, as I really did think that he was going to win it. Lizzo had one of the best speeches of the whole night alongside with Beyoncé's, and she was definitely a deserving winner.
I love you. God bless y'all. We got a fucking Grammy!
You ever look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their heads?
This year, I've been asked to present the Grammy Award for Album of the Year.
It's been 84 years.
Thank you so much for joining us. Actually, you know what? Let's do it. Why don't you join me on stage for this award? Come on up, come on up, come on up, all of you. Yeah, you, come on up. Everybody, come on up. Give it up for the fans.
Honestly, I would actually like the Grammys to do something like this again. Especially because one of those fans can present the award to their favorite artist that has won it.
And the Grammy goes to... You can read it.
Harry Styles!
Okay, so before I will talk about the shit show that happened when it was announced that Harry's House won Album of the Year, Rena and Harry's reaction to it all was so cute and wholesome. So, a lot of people were pissed off that Renaissance did not win Album of the Year, and I can understand why. We did wait 6 years for Beyoncé to release an album, and it is an album that many people love, like myself. I wouldn't say that I am a hardcore fan of Beyoncé, but she did deserve winning it more than Harry did. Don't get me wrong. Harry did deserve it too, since Harry's House has been praised by a lot of people, but Beyoncé deserved it more, as she is highly anticipated and we have waited so long for her to release an album. If I was an actual Beyoncé fan, I would be mad about it too. What made it even worse for the whole shit show itself is that he said this during his speech.
This doesn't happen to people like me very often.
That was when everyone went out of control, and I can see why. Some people also defended him for saying that as well, but it was the ones that were against Harry went more viral for tweets like this. Yes, it is sad that Beyoncé didn't win the most important award, but if you think about it positively, at least Renaissance actually won a Grammy. Yes, I know that it didn't win Album of the Year, but at least it's still a Grammy award-winning album since it did win a Grammy.
Beyonce should've won!
Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this shit show of a video. If you like watching my content, be sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell whenever I next upload. Thank you for watching, and I love you all.